Morning, folks. Welcome back. It's Monday. It's May the 11th. We are almost halfway through the month, which means we are almost finished. So, for some of you, that is excitement. For some of you, that is concern because that means you won't be seeing me on a daily basis. Which, let's be honest, for some people, that's a big deal. Um, but enough about my super inflated ego. Um, Today, I think I said it on Friday that I was going to introduce a project for you. Now, how this project is going to work is I'm going to explain everything to you. Um, and I'll run through all the instructions. It's all on D2L. I'm going to give you the entire week to work on this. That means no video today, Wednesday, or Friday. This whole week is going to be dedicated to doing this project. And if you finish the project, then do the stuff from last unit as well. And then next Monday we will jump back into stuff. So where you'd find this information is you're gonna go to D2L. You're gonna go to our main page. You'll see my Friday, May 8th update. So if you didn't see that, have a look at that. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to resources, and then you're gonna go to content, the same way you kind of go for everything. And then you're going to scroll down to where it says projects. It's a blue tab. And then you're going to go all the way down to Unit 4, non-government organization or non-governmental organizations project. You're going to click it. I would recommend that you maybe download it, but it's up to you. So how this is going to work is you're going to select one problem that exists in the world that you feel is an issue for human quality of life. The problem can be big or small, and it can affect any number of people in the world. So there's a lot to choose from, unfortunately. So you're going to research a NGO or non-governmental organization that is attempting to tackle the problem. Provide the following information in the presentation. So you're going to give me the name of the NGO, the logo of the NGO, a brief summary of the problem the NGO is attempting to tackle, describe the countries that the NGO operates in, describe the success of the NGO, describe the challenges of the NGO, describe how the NGO is funded, and lastly, would you personally support the NGO, and how would you do this? So really, that's all you're gonna do. It's really 8 questions that you're gonna answer. Then here's how it's gonna be marked at the bottom. Presentation, so 10 marks are gonna be reflect the understanding and presentation of the topic. 10 marks is gonna be the evidence and the support you provide, and then 5 is the communication. So basically how it looks and how it sounds. How I would probably go about doing this, and probably one of the easiest ways, is make for yourself a Google Slides. Each slide essentially answers a question, and make it look nice. Don't just give me blank white slides with just text, because that will reflect it reflect your mark. I'm not going to give you great if you've given me adequate. So that's how I would do it. I would choose one and go through each slide. Add pictures, add important people if they have photos, if they're famous people, for example, and it could be about like anything. Because like I said, the the question is pretty open. Select one problem that exists in the world that you feel is an issue for human quality of life. So I'm going to open this up a little bit farther. You can choose current NGOs that exist, or you could even go into the past and give me examples of ones that maybe we don't hear about now, but they were a thing. So, for example, if somebody wanted to choose, say, the civil rights movement, you could do that. If somebody wanted to choose, I'm trying to think, the Black Panthers, for example, we could argue that that's an NGO, but it does take a little bit of effort. But I would accept it because I do see it as an NGO. It's a non-governmental organization that was focused on helping African Americans in the United States who they felt were not being properly taken care of by the government. So you can take past NGOs, you can take present NGOs. So there is a lot of ways that you can take this. So again, the rubric and the questions are all on D2L. I'd recommend downloading them, putting them on your desktop so you can look at them quickly. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I'm always available unless I'm asleep, but that's not for very long. Uh, and yeah, email me whenever you have any questions or concerns. If anyone wants to do the online chat, dealing with this project or dealing with stuff that we've been talking about, please let me know and we can set that up as well. If a group of you want to do it at the same time, that's okay too. If the group thing is a little bit more comfortable for some of you, I'm more than happy to let that happen. Yeah, so that's it for today. So this week, I'm giving you the entire week to work on this project. Should you finish this project in a day, then go back and finish other things. There have been booklets that some of you have not handed in. There are quizzes that some of you have not done yet. There is 2 tests that we have done online that some of you have not done yet. There are 2 projects that we did in Unit 2 that some of you have not done yet. There are so many things that you can do. If you find that you've finished everything, and let's say that you want something extra and maybe help raise a mark of something, email me and I will give you something. And then I will maybe use that mark towards something that maybe you didn't do so great on, and I'll bump you up a little bit just for doing that extra bit of work. Okay, so that's a lot I've given you. Make sure you get on this stuff, because when Monday comes around, we are going to keep going with more things. Okay, so that's it for today. Email me if you have any questions or concerns, and if not, I will see you later. Stay safe and enjoy the cloudy weather outside.